It's Nikki's birthday, y'all.
You're really, I think, going to feel that during this podcast.
I tell you what, if today had a theme, that's it.
So I'm really sorry, but it kind of intertwines the entire morning.
I'm not sorry. In fact, I refuse to apologize for it.
In fact, it was so nice just to hear from so many text messages. I tried to get back to everybody, but if you want to say hello or a happy birthday, if you just go to text us at 877-2RadioU, put your name and your podcast listener, you can text us too.
You know what, Nikki? Here's what we're going to do.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to take your picture.
Okay.
With my new phone.
Let's fix our hair.
Okay. Well, I'll put it in portrait mode.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Okay, here's our picture of Nikki. 1, 2. I don't know how I managed to get your eyes closed, but I did. 1, 2. All right.
Yay.
Now,
okay.
I'm going to put this on our Facebook page.
Okay.
And I'm going to invite all of you to stop by and wish Nikki a very happy birthday.
So if you go to Facebook, our show page is just under RadioU RIOT.
All right. So let's see.
That's posted
here.
there in this podcast. Spoken came in.
Yeah,
it was
they did.
so nice to catch up with Matt and the new guys that are in Spoken. They talk a little bit about the album, their touring, the new guys. So you hear a lot from Spoken too. So Spoken and birthday seems to be it.
It's going to be big, guys.
And we throw in a few other things. We do a Pop Tarts Riot food fight.
Yeah. We also talk about an 8-year-old's birthday party, CBS access problems, Apple Pay, Cooking Mama, man-eaters, birthday cakes, and how Disney owns all of us now.
See, it's an absolutely perfect morning podcast.
Oh, and for those of you that are interested in scientific matters, orthosomnia.
We talk about that.
We do. So I hope you guys enjoy the podcast.
Thank you.
I hope Nikki have a great birthday today because we done this. She got a birthday present. We got music.
We're going to
lunch. We've had
lunch.
coffee. Bands have been here. We're going to lunch. Like, we've done it all.
Listen, what else can happen today? All right? Let's see what happens.
I mean,
only good stuff.
The only thing I can say is if you want to come with me, I'm going to go get my hair done.
Your haircut?
You can come with me if you want. And so we did the salon together.
That's true. I have an appointment in 2 weeks, so
Okay.
I think I'll just stay and wait on that.
Okay, that's
Remember,
fine.
mine takes a little longer than yours?
Mine does not take long.
Mine takes 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I'm going to be in there, I hope, for maybe 15 minutes.
Not even the half part
20?
of that.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So, all right. Happy birthday, Nikki. You guys enjoy the podcast.
Bye. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
The Riot Podcast. RadioU.
Nikki's birthday. It's happening. Come on. Now, yesterday, Nikki, I would say insinuated, but actually was very plain and in clear language helped us all understand that she was looking for new birthday music.
Well, I feel like we've used the traditional ones we've experienced during the Riot birthdays for quite a few years.
Well, I like the cruise ship one, but it's fine.
Happy birthday it's a royalty-free song, but
it is now.
It doesn't mean there's good versions of it.
That's right. So, Nikki, here I have found a few
We
that
have
I
a
think.
few. Well, let's vote on these.
All right. So we have the Minions Happy Birthday song.
The one guys.
Yeah.
I feel like it's someone else sped up.
What are you talking about?
Don't know if it's
That's
officially
ridiculous.
licensed.
All right, if you say so. All right, now I have for you a heavy metal happy birthday from Nil Karmakar.
Okay.
I believe him to be, Central Europe.
Ooh.
Wait for it.
Listen for it.
Wait for it. He's just leading up to it, all right?
Wow.
Perfect.
Maybe I should have asked for any new ones.
That's a great one.
This is going to be my bad. I know that.
Okay, all right.
Maybe a pass on that.
So that's 2. All right, how about this? Forget about the Minions. How about the Chipmunks?
I still think it's
That is
sped
officially
up.
licensed.
Is it? I don't think so.
Ish. I'm not sure.
Do you hear the tinniness on it?
Well, with production and
it's just not what
compression.
I'm looking for.
Okay.
I don't know what I should be explaining that I'm looking for.
All right. Well, you know what? I found it. I found
this is it. Oh, okay, you wanted to wait for the end. That's fine. Great. Okay, lay it on us.
All right, here we go. You tell me what version you want to call this.
Well. Oh, wow.
We're here to party and sing to you. He's from
Oh, this is actually
Come
sweet.
on. Come on.
From the Gulf to the mountains.
I don't know if this is in every birthday song, but it's actually fun to hear. This is my favorite out of all of them.
All right. I kind of like
Does
it too.
it replace the one I guess we do use every year? No, but it's awfully fun.
I don't know.
Another year older.
Hey!
So perhaps
I like the yelling.
Be generally awesome.
I feel like it's more interactive.
They do have places for you to interact.
We can join it.
Absolutely.
You!
See, oh, no.
Me!
It's for you, Nikki. Because it's your birthday. Happy birthday!
Let's bookmark that one. And that's fun. That's
All
a
right.
good one.
Well, I'm going to have that available for the rest of the day.
Okay, aren't you guys lucky you guys get to hear
I hope
it?
you guys
Even
like
when
it.
the show's over, he's still going to have it available to hear.
Upstairs.
But no need on any of the other ones. I don't feel like they really worked as well.
The Minions and the Chipmunks are both pretty disappointed.
I guess it's less is more.
Things are never as bad as they seem, except when it comes to the riot. Then, they're worse. They're always worse. It's the Riot on Radio U.
So last night I had a problem that I never imagined in my entire life that I would have. So, I have roommates and I have CBS All Access and we have two
And
TVs.
you only have that because of Picard. I don't want them thinking
That I'm a fan.
that you're
'Cause I'm
watching
not.
anything else on that.
Yeah. So I sat down last night. I didn't catch the Picard episode from last week. And I know, nerd alert, blah, 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 whatever. If that makes you feel better to make fun of me for it, then let's just go right ahead.
He likes the show. It's fine.
And so I had installed CBS All Access on the Apple TVs, on both TVs, whatever. And one of my roommates was watching CBS All Access upstairs. And I was like, what are you watching? They're like, I don't know, those shows. I was like, fine, I'm going downstairs and watch Picard. Anybody in? Of course not. So I went downstairs to watch Picard. And I turn on CBS All Access, and it won't let me stream Picard.
Oh, you only get one user? Wow. Only one?
I guess. It kept saying it
you're
was
like, that's a first world problem. For most of the streaming services, you get a few others.
Well, to me, it just felt like the irony of I only have this stupid thing for one reason and one reason only.
And you can't get on.
And I finally sit down to watch it, and I can't.
Aww.
She's like, what is happening? Like, what is this?
I'm surprised because, again, you normally don't get that when you're paying.
I'm paying for CBS All Access, and I'm just going to start pirating Picard anyway. So at least
That's
that
the
way,
reason why you have it, though.
At least that way it'll be local, and I'll have it, so I can watch it.
In the United States of America, Picard is only on CBS All Access. Other places, it's on
Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
I
Amazon
pay for
Prime.
Prime.
But we don't get it here.
What let's talk about is all law moral? Because many morals are not laws. So, yeah, it was just one of those moments where, this is the dumbest problem I've ever had in my whole life.
Well, that seems like it is. And it is hard for you.
It's one more reason that we should cancel CBS All Access.
Well, you've been telling you that since you signed up for it. You should have waited until the show was done.
Nikki.
Uh-huh.
Let's be nice. Now,
I know you can watch it.
I know it's your birthday. And I know that we all have a certain freedom on our birthday.
We do. We can say things that we've been holding in.
Yeah. But I just want you to just be careful.
All
Because
right.
remember that you're still going to have to tomorrow live with the consequences.
So CBS All Access, though, I thought they were showing Picard. Was it just only the first episode?
Oh, for free?
For free?
Yeah.
But I didn't know if they were showing all of them.
I think they put it on YouTube, actually, where you could watch the whole first episode for free. Because
So you can find them all there.
I probably can't.
Just not in the quality you've been wanting.
I just gave up. I was like, you know what? Whatever. This is not meant to be. So I didn't.
Very, very surprised, at least at the one user.
Stupid. Now, I Googled it today.
Is it stupid?
Yes, it is.
That's where we're using the stupid word?
Yes, I am. I Googled it. It says that you can have two streams.
Well, then, did someone just have it?
Flag on the play.
Did someone just have it on somewhere else?
Flag on the play.
Seems like you can call and maybe get a free month.
Yeah.
Don't stop here.
Press forward, friends.
Use that anger.
Proper planning prevents poor performance. Clearly, the riot didn't properly plan. This is the worst of the riot on Radio U. The riot. Food fight.
Not just a food fight, guys. It's a birthday food fight.
Yes.
Come on.
You. Happy birthday,
Nikki!
Yay!
So, Nikki, I don't do this all the time for all my friends, but I cooked you breakfast this morning.
Thank you for doing that.
You're so welcome.
What did you bring us for breakfast for our Riot food fight to finally try?
I cooked you some Pop Tarts.
Okay, these are special ones.
These are the pretzel ones.
Mm-hmm.
So there's chocolate and there is cinnamon.
They both smell pretty good.
They do. Where do we want to start? Oh, gosh, they look amazing. I'm so hungry.
I know. Yes, this was a good choice. I don't know. You want to do cinnamon? It's on the top one.
Yes, I believe that's the one that's got the white on. Okay.
Cinnamon and sugar? Is that the flavor?
Yeah, it smells like a Pop Tart, but it smells very sweet.
It does. So it's a pretzel crust.
Oh, it's good.
The flavors work well. It doesn't scream pretzel to me, but
Me either.
I mean, it's good.
I'm waiting for it.
It goes well with the cinnamon and sugar.
I mean, maybe they just salted it. Because that's what it is. There's salt on the outside of it.
No, they cinnamon and sugared it. No, it's fine.
That's good.
It is, but like we said, it doesn't really, it's not too far off from a normal Pop-Tart.
Yeah, that's a lot like just a straight up cinnamon sugar Pop-Tart.
But delicious. It doesn't have the full icing coverage. It just has like the squiggly lines on top.
Well, you got to have room for the salt.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, the chocolate one
so you're on the chocolate.
Way better. Oops. How do you think of that? Yeah, that'll do. That will do.
She ain't lying, guys.
That chocolate is very good.
That's better.
Oh, warm and pretzel-y and chocolatey.
That's the one you want. That's the one.
I mean, I like the other flavor, but man, the chocolate one really shines with it.
Well, it actually tastes like a pretzel.
It does. It takes more with it.
That's good, dude.
And we like chocolate-covered pretzels here. We absolutely like those.
I have a problem with them.
Yay, those are good. I'm finishing that one.
Oh, I'm finishing both. That's a foregone conclusion.
But that one is delicious.
It really is good,
So
guys.
that's the pretzel Pop Tarts. I think that's the only two flavors they have. I'm not sure if they'll ever do any more with it, but that's the...
I don't know that they need to, but the pretzel chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know if they're going to introduce any other flavors. They never gave any more details.
What about a peanut butter one?
Actually, that could be great. Peanut butter chocolate one.
Even better.
That's a good choice.
Peanut butter and peanut butter chocolate.
And I know that they have the squiggly of the icing on top. You could put more. They just...
you could go for a complete coverage.
You don't want it to be like wasted real estate space, and I think you could totally cover the top like a normal Pop-Tart.
She ain't lying.
So that's the chocolate and the cinnamon sugar pretzel Pop-Tarts.
Happy birthday, Nikki.
We finally finished another food fight item.
We did it!
We finally did.
We did it!
There's like 25 boxes of cereal over there, so we'll still have to get through those.
You know what? Let's not focus on that right now. We set a goal. We set a goal. We met that goal. We ate Pop-Tarts. Come on! Happy birthday, Nikki!
Uncomfortable silences during that morning carpool? Not a problem. These two never shut up. It's the Riot on Radio U.
It's Nikki's birthday today. And as a part of her birthday celebration, we are going to be looking at other birthday parties to see if we feel like Nikki's party here, which has been amazing, or if they're doing a better job.
That's a good thing.
I'd like to look at Braden. She is 8 years old, Nikki.
Aw, what a good year to have a birthday.
She's having a birthday party, and in fairness, a lot of times your 8th birthday is a lot better than many of the birthdays that follow. Because your parents are still like, you need something.
You're still getting toys.
When
still getting presents.
What you should do is kids should have little birthdays and adults should have big ones. Because adults need something to pick them up. And kids are happy all the time because their hormones haven't leveled out yet.
Okay, now that is real. And we don't need to bring that to the show, okay? Okay? Because we're all having a good day.
I'm having a great time.
Because it's a birthday today. We're just having a great day.
Oh, wait, I forgot. Nikki, is it a birthday?
It is.
All right.
So if you're like, my day's terrible, it can't be terrible because it's a birthday.
We're okay. So
you
Nikki,
get called into a meeting today, be like, I'm sorry, I can't. It's Nikki's birthday.
Can't even right now. National holiday. Sorry.
Banks are still open, though.
Braden is 8 years old, and she loves Target.
Aw, oh, is this the one?
So she had her 8th birthday party
At Target?
At Target.
Didn't everybody go wearing red shirts and like khaki pants?
Yes, they did.
It's cute.
And then they actually made, the manager was like, okay. So the manager made all the kids that went to the party Target name badges. And they got ices.
Ooh.
And they got to have a scavenger hunt.
Ooh.
But then, just like real employees,
like everybody's Target trips,
they had to put all of the items back that they got out with the scavenger hunt.
Way to go.
They also had Target-themed sweets. And everybody who came to the party got a Target gift card so that they could buy something at the store.
They can't buy what they grabbed during the scavenger hunt?
Apparently not.
Did they really have to put it all back?
Apparently.
That's a great idea. I bet, that means they had to work with the local Target to kind of set that up. But
must have been
what
okay
a fun
with
day.
it. The thing that gets me about this is that very day that girl was celebrating her 8th birthday at Target, there were a lot of people celebrating their birthday at Target by getting up and going to work.
Oh, yeah. Now, again, remember, she's only 8. We can't blame this.
And so they went to
no
work.
No one gave us a Target gift card.
They wanted to get their birthday off, but their manager wouldn't agree because he's all angry about his bad marriage, and he takes it out on his employees.
Oh, the irony if you had to work on your birthday at Target when this little girl's birthday party was.
Celebrating her birthday at Target.
No, but she's younger. She can't help it. It's still fine then.
Or maybe, you know what, Nikki, maybe that was a real special time for you because you began to realize that, you know what, Target is worth celebrating. And what an honor it is to celebrate your birthday at Target. So you went over, paid for an icy, because as an employee, you don't even get a discount. And you already had your name badge.
Yeah, you didn't need to do that.
You also got to put things back on the shelves.
Yep.
Good Lord. What a party.
And you're already wearing the red shirt and the khaki pants or whatever they wear.
This is, every day's a birthday party at this Target.
Good for the little girl.
Ooh.
Welcome to the real world. Later.
So she got to celebrate her birthday at work. That's some dark training that she doesn't even know she underwent. Some
just a
future
worker.
dystopia.
Well, Tiffany, thank you for the happy birthday text. I appreciate your text.
And yeah, she...
and that's a great idea. Way to go for the little girl.
And the mom, and the manager, quite frankly, for putting that together.
You could totally see a local business not having anything to do with that and being grumpy themselves. But that was nice that they offered that.
And actually, the pictures of the party are cute. They're all little Target employees, all with ices, smiling very big.
And they get the popcorn.
Oh, and they had a cake that is decorated like Target. And yes, there's popcorn.
Okay.
My Target doesn't have popcorn anymore.
They canceled it at yours.
Which to me is like, I don't even know why we go to Target now.
Well, yours is like the newer what all the other Targets are going to turn into.
Target sucks.
This is the worst of the riot on Radio U.
You know what? I'm just really excited about how we are all marching hand in hand and arm in arm into the Disney future. I don't understand why, in the last couple of days, but they've crossed over to me.
To what?
They're starting to creep me out a little bit. Because they're, okay, they
raised prices again.
No. All right, I'll tell you what brought this on. They are now going to be selling Disney-themed wedding dresses.
Yeah, but that's been around for a while.
Has it?
Yeah, they do this whole Disney wedding thing. They even have
there's
the
a
show.
I know this.
So they've had Disney dresses before.
But apparently they're mass producing them now because you can pick your princess and you can have her dress as your wedding dress or whatever. And it's just there was something about it where I was like, okay, Disney is their corner on culture is absurd. They have within their organization, dare I say empire, the power to change
yeah, sure.
culture.
Yeah.
They have that power. And we have given it to them slowly over time to where they now own, you think of all the different things that they bought up and the franchises that they've owned, how many times we go see their movies. So whatever they decide they want to show you, they want to sell you, they want to whatever, I'm not saying they're too big to fail, but they almost are. You're just going to have to accept it because that's what they say you have to do.
Well, I don't know if the dresses took them over that, but I think they were kind of always.
I agree with you. I don't think the dresses are what did it, but I feel like I'm the frog in the pot. It's been boiling, and all of a sudden I was like, wait, is it getting hot in here?
You had no idea. Now suddenly this is it.
I think I'm getting warm.
Are they going to do like Marvel suits?
Dumb.
Well,
I can't take it anymore.
If you had a dance to go to and you're like, here, you can have this, you can have a Marvel suit.
Do you want to go dressed as Captain America? You know,
No, it wouldn't be all out. It would just be hints of.
Well, sure. I don't know. I don't understand what it is about this that has suddenly made me the big killjoy over the whole thing. But there's something about it where I'm like, look, I love comic books. I love I love all that stuff. I love a lot of Disney properties, Tron and whatever, right? Like I like that crap. But like at some point we have to just be like, okay, you know what? There are some places you don't get to come. And you know what? You don't get to come to my wedding.
You don't like that?
Like I'll subscribe to your stupid video service. I'll see most of your movies, but like, no, not my wedding.
But what if the person wants a princess dress?
No, it's fine. Listen, we all know that whatever your wife wants, you're just doing that. And if you think you aren't, then you're not married yet. So like that's beside the point. What I'm telling you is that right now, I'm having a moment of clarity in the middle of this Disney drunkenness. I feel like there are some places in life we should draw some lines and be like, you know what? That's enough. That's enough.
They were already there anyways. You just didn't realize it.
Man, it's this Disney-themed wedding, and we're having it at Disney World. And then when it's all done, we will pray to Disney. Dear Walt, bless our wedding.
Giving every novelty food the publicity it so blatantly desires. It's The Riot on Radio U.
It's been a minute since Spoken has stopped in to visit us, and here they is. Hi, Spoken.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
Alive and well. Hey, was the last time we were here when the barn burned? You remember that?
What?
Do you remember that? We were late getting here. Actually, we didn't make it here.
Wait, because there was traffic because there was a barn on fire.
On fire.
That makes more sense.
All right. I was trying to tell them about it a couple days ago, and I don't know if they believed me, but we sat and watched a barn burn to the ground.
That's right. I remember that.
Yeah, and I called and I'm like, hey,
Because it sounds like not a real excuse when you're just saying the barn is burning. But
wow.
Most of our excuses don't sound real.
I just want you to know that when I got in here this morning, I told Nikki they're not coming. Like, they're going to be here about 30 minutes after the show is over.
That's why we drove last night all the way to Polaris Mall.
Okay. Would you guys sleep in the parking lot?
It was a dark parking lot and cold. It was pretty cold, but
at least it wasn't a barn.
I wasn't going to be late today. I was not. Like, it's been a long time since we've been here. I'm like, new chapter. Let's be.
It's a new showing.
On time.
Well, in fairness, even if you had been late, we'd have let you in.
We still would have been fine.
Yeah, I mean,
guys, we ended a while ago.
But
grab a cup of coffee.
Yes.
We would have teased you about it, but it would have been just fine.
Hey, listen, don't underestimate the power of a good cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm. It tastes really good.
Okay.
You like that one?
Yeah, it's good.
Isn't it good?
Yeah, you know what that is? I have a friend of mine not far from here who he roasts his own coffee.
Love it.
And we get our coffee from him. So, Jeff,
Thank
Spoken
you,
likes
Jeff.
your coffee.
Really good.
Just let you know. So, Matt, why don't you tell us you got new guys with you? Let's meet some people.
Yeah. Well, this is JR. Hi,
JR.
Hi, JR.
Hello.
JR. We have a guy who is our night show host named JR. Wow.
But do you do JR? Because he does JAY.
Oh, it's just J and R.
You're doing that,
Okay.
yeah.
It's for Junior. Okay. It's for Junior.
Oh, is it?
But it's not. It means nothing.
Shut up, Matt. Shut up, Matt.
Yeah, JR is in Spoken. behind me, Dylan and Jared, they're in a band called Between Forever from Massachusetts. And so they're filling in on guitar and drums on this trip.
All right.
So, yeah.
Well, hey, guys, thanks for filling in.
So are you guys playing as your band as well, and then you play with Spoken too, or are you just filling in for Spoken?
Not tonight,
just
but
not tonight?
coming up. Yeah, they're going to do a few shows.
Cool. Well,
Awesome.
it's nice to meet everybody.
So, JR, how did you get unlucky enough to end up with this guy?
I met Matt back in 2011, I think. Right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
Matt's like, I don't know, some dude, whatever.
He's like, I don't know. I don't care. No,
He was young. He was very young.
Yeah, I think I was like 16 or something, but we met then, and then I played with Spoken in like 2014, filling in kind of thing, and then filled in for a couple of years over time, and then I was just like, let's just make it official, man.
Yeah, it was that. It was.
Just put a ring on it, you know? Let's do it.
That's not what
Is it
was.
Facebook official?
Let's get band married
He
here.
made it seem like it was his idea. After he's like, you know what? Let's just Matt. Why don't I just play?
Are you going to bring up the wisdom teeth? Is that what's happening right now?
Okay, I will bring up the wisdom
Oh,
teeth.
man.
Let me say this. He filled
Do you
in
see how it just all comes out
He
once you
did
get in
this
front of the
for a while,
microphones?
okay, he filled in off and on. He was in different bands, and then he decided he was not going to tour anymore. Felt like God was calling him to do something else.
Okay.
So I'm like, wait, he left the road? What's going on? And so I kept up with him for like 6 months, checking in, like, hey, what's going on? He's like, well, I just did training for this job. I'm like, whoa, wait, you're going to like work a job? Like, no, I don't know, man. I mean, and I did say, I was like, it doesn't matter if you ever tour with Spoken again or whatever, you need to be on the road.
Sure.
Like I said that over and over, right? 3 different times I straight up was like, dude, you can do these other projects that you're working on. You can do your job. You can just whatever, just come out with Spoken. Well, you know, and 3 different times I did. I'm like, why don't you just come on? And then this one evening, he had his wisdom teeth cut out of his head. And
Come on.
I get a text message from him.
Oh, here it is.
Here it comes, dude.
Here
This
it
is what-
is.
here it
It's when,
comes. This
it's when
is
the
it.
truth comes out, isn't it?
This is what
No,
happened.
you cut a bunch out, though.
Well, there's a lot to cut
Because
out.
I ended up filling in for like 2 years.
Yeah.
I said
at
you
some
filled in
point.
off and on. I did.
And then
But he would never like be like, okay, let's do
He'd
this.
never
I'm going to
commit
join
with
the
it?
band.
Sure.
Let's write a record together. Let's whatever. And
So he has
I get
his
a
wisdom
text
teeth
message
out.
the evening of him being on heavy medication because he's like, hey man, I've just really been thinking about it and praying about it, and I really feel like if you'll have me, that I'm serious. And I'm reading it. I'm like,
Shut
I was like, what
there's
is
no
this?
way. And he was like, I really feel if you'll have me, I would love to be a part of Spoken. And I just put your high. And I didn't respond. Nothing else. Because I'm like, he's literally like loopy. He has no clue where he's even at right now.
Sure.
And the next day, like we actually talked on the phone. He's like, no, I'm serious, whatever.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I may have joined this band under the influence,
Yeah.
but
It was the worst timing on his part ever.
But it was
Like,
real. Like you weren't
It
just
was. He's
for the
still
medicine.
here. I mean, for now, you know.
it just took ripping 4 teeth out of my head to be like,
Some
I
of
want to
us
be in
need-
that band.
Some of us
Dude,
need more pushing than others.
You know what? It might be that those teeth were what were holding you back. You realize that, don't you?
They really don't give you wisdom.
That's
rid
what
of
was holding
those.
you back, and like now you're ready.
I feel like there's a whole sermon around that.
I know. This could go real deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're looking for all the funny moments you missed during the riot, we apologize. You won't find them here. There weren't any. This is the worst of the Riot podcast.
Obadiah, Nikki, and
Spoken!
They're speaking to Spoken.
You guys can join us at RadioU Riot on Facebook if you want to say hello to Spoken,
Or
if
to
you
wish Nikki happy birthday.
you can do that
Happy birthday,
too.
Nikki.
Thank
Come on.
Or you can text
on.
877 to Radio
No,
U.
keep it coming. Come on.
clapping. Keep
Come on.
clapping.
Yeah.
Yay.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
Yay.
Okay. Happy birthday, Nikki.
Thank you so much.
day.
Yeah.
Ever.
So, Matt, what did you guys bring Nikki for her birthday?
Just
Well,
you guys
it's in the
being here
trailer.
is enough.
In the trailer.
You guys just and you all have to go out because
We
it's
have to
heavy.
get out.
So we've
And then
all
you
got to go
speed-
get it.
You speed away
We have
as I just
to
see there's an
go.
emergency.
Pick it up. It
Yeah.
was ordered.
I gave it the wrong address.
No,
we had
it's
it
all
sent
right.
to the mall.
We had it sent to the other studio.
that
We
the
didn't know
other-
you'd be here.
Miscommunication.
So what is? I mean, you guys are out playing now. You said, I mean, when we were talking about you and JR getting together and you getting him on drugs and forcing him into your band.
is
That's
so
not
not.
exactly the story that they were saying. But if that's how you heard it,
I mean, that's what I heard.
okay.
I just want you to know
I
that's
can't even repeat what you just said to
that's
come back
how
to it.
that's how I'm going to remember it. That's
Well, okay, fine, we'll go with it.
All right. So after that, you in the middle of having that conversation, you were like, "Oh yeah, let's write a record together."
Yeah.
Are you guys doing that?
Yeah, we are well over halfway done writing a record.
Okay.
On this trip, we're actually gonna try to solidify more of the solid demos of those songs.
Uh-huh.
And
So can you do any of the demo process, like in the van? Like do any of the recording demo stuff? Or?
I mean, vocals we could kind of just set up anywhere and do it. So that's what we'll do. Like I've been going to different places. I don't think kind of one studio. Like I recorded some vocals in Nashville, but other than that, I recorded vocals to a song in someone's kitchen recently.
So
Nice.
any place.
Yeah, it's kind of like anywhere that a microphone can actually pick up something, and then send it to JR, and he makes it sound real. Like like I could actually sing a little bit, and so. But yeah, it's turning out really cool.
Awesome.
I mean, I'm excited about it because I enjoy listening to the music. Like the music I like all the guitar riffs and everything, and it's cool because even these two behind me, they're in another band, and it's not a heavy band, but yet they write heavy music together. And so there's two songs currently that we're actually putting on the record that they wrote in the music to and sent us stuff, and then JR made it sound more spoken. Like, I don't know, it's been a cool process. But every record for the past, I don't even know how many years, I would say decades, but I don't think it's quite decades yet, has been let's write it, over the internet. Let's send MP3s.
Get
back
a lot
and
of
forth.
people involved and a lot of
it's just
input.
Like, what are we doing? None of us live anywhere close. Like 18 hours is the closest, and that is to where they are in Massachusetts. Like,
Okay.
it's ridiculous.
So JR, where do you live?
I live in sunny Arizona,
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay.
which is
Okay.
opposite of this.
Don't even
not the same.
Don't even get me started on what our weather is like around here.
Well, if you're in Radio U, Ohio, they're doing a free show tonight in Mount Vernon. So
Yes.
Radio U Mount Vernon. We've got all the details up on the show at radiou.com if you guys want to go.
Awesome. Well, you know what? We appreciate you guys stopping in. You going to go get some sleep somewhere? What are you going to do?
Why wouldn't they want to go? It's a free show.
I know.
I know.
I know.
It's kind of crazy. It's a free show.
Well, Matt, people are lazy. And
I know they're going to be
stuff.
staring at their phone because their friend is going to be at the show live streaming it for them, and they're
They
going to
might
be
as well go.
seriously. Just go. Like just actually show up. Come say hi. Hang out. Like because you remember back in the day, which is a modern phrase, teenagers. When people went to shows, they stood in front of the bands that they listened to and had conversations with them.
Oh, sure.
It's not that anymore, and
Really?
it needs to be.
Okay.
Because obviously there are cameras in our face right now. It's like,
Now we have cameras in our face all the time.
all the time.
It's
I don't
just
know
how
you
it
do
goes.
I don't know how you do it.
Well, go and experience the show.
Let me say
firsthand, live.
thank you, guys, for everything that you have done here with Radio U, TVU, everything for bands like us. Like it's amazing. And I was talking to my wife last night, and she's like, I'm really excited for you guys to be able to go to Radio U. She's like, I have fond memories of being at the Renaissance Hotel and you guys doing like everything from there. She's like,
in Nashville,
Yeah.
We talk about it a lot.
Please tell her that we said hello and you are welcome. We are glad that you guys are still doing what you do. And we're just going to keep doing what we do until we die in these chairs.
Amen.
Probably
So-
the same here.
That's it. I know to be there.
That's the plan.
Hey, so what do you think of Obadiah?
The truth is, he's not a very nice person.
Okay, well, what about Nikki?
The very best there is.
You're listening to The Riot on Radio U.
Now, it's Nikki's birthday, and it's not my fault that I just feel like all of the nation is coming together, and even the news coverage that's being thrown my way seems to revolve around birthday things.
What do you
birthdays.
mean?
I mean, all of a sudden it's Nikki's birthday, and lo and behold, Kit Kat has an announcement.
I think it works wonderfully, don't you think?
Like, hey, we at Kit Kat just want to let you know that our next flavor, it's
like
limited
Kit Kat.
edition.
This seems like it works well.
It's birthday cake.
So I guess they announced it secret, like it was a secret about a month ago.
Okay.
And so now the details are finally coming out because
Not a
Kit
secret
Kat
anymore.
had like some sort of lemon flavor also this year, but the new official like United States new Kit Kat flavor is going to be birthday cake. Because if you go to other countries, man, they push out a lot more Kit Kat flavors than we get.
They've got everything. But in the United States, as they've been slowly rolling out the different flavors, they, of course, chose Nikki's birthday
to be
to
the
let
flavor.
you know.
I just don't know if it's out exactly yet. I'm not sure if you can find it.
It's not. They're actually saying that it's going to be released in April. And, I mean, that's all I'm saying is they held the announcement. Okay?
Till today.
Like, they couldn't ramp up production fast enough to get it out there into people's hands, but they held the announcement, Nikki.
Did anybody try? They had the mint chocolate one, but then they also had the lemon one, which, like I said, was the most recent.
We tried both of those.
We
didn't
tried lemon salt from Japan. We never
So
tried.
we didn't try the local lemon
We
flavor.
haven't tried like the U.S. lemon flavor.
Yeah, Nikki and I are more into imports than domestics.
That's just how it is.
Yeah, okay.
We have a supplier. Just
I
brings them in.
tried. Did we? I can't remember if we did it on the show or it was just in my free time that I had the two-toned Kit Kat that was the mint because it was like a chocolate mint,
Okay,
and you
well-
get it and like it's
Again, not to just all sound like international, but remember we tried those from New Zealand.
That's right, we did
Years ago, and so now they're like, "Oh, United States can handle it." So then they, released the U.S. version of it, which we haven't officially tried, but we tried that flavor a while.
All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like U.S. Kit Kat, not as good as international Kit Kat.
I think that's
okay?
what we're really trying to say.
It's true.
true.
Many of you have traveled internationally. Nikki and I are not allowed to leave the country due to various parole hearings. And so you guys bring us those Kit Kats back, and we've been enjoying them from all over the world.
If you go to RadioU Riot on our Facebook page, if you go to RadioU Riot on our YouTube channel and go back a little bit, like in the food fight section, I think the other most recent ones we tried, Kit Kats from Turkey, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah, that's right. Okay.
There's Turkey ones, and then a few other countries. So you can just go through and look.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. We should have more Kit Kats.
There's a few more in the break room if you want.
Are there really?
Yeah, they're just the random flavors no one ate up.
Okay.
I think there's like a coconut one in there.
Oh yeah, you can have that.
That's why it's still there.
The worst podcast with the best listeners. This is the Worst of the Riot podcast.
I want to do something a little bit different today than we do most days. Not because it's Nikki's birthday. This is like the spoken moment this morning.
This is just bonus.
This is unrelated. It's not a great to come off of what we just did onto this, but it feels like the right time. You guys know I talk about it, deal with depression and anxiety. The anxiety, I just feel like is my personality. You wouldn't know this to see me, but like sometimes I'll wake up in the morning and I have something to do at like 6 p.m. that night. And I'll spend the whole day just like...
You wake up thinking about it already?
Yeah, and it's all I can think about all day until I get it done. And, stuff like that. It drives me crazy. I drive myself crazy. Or I'm crazy, and that's why I don't know what it is, but just whatever, okay? So yesterday, I sat down and talked to some friends, and I told them, I was just like, you know what? I'm really having a hard time. And here's what's going on. And we talked about a few different things. And most of the time, you wouldn't know it if you spent time with me, like, oh, he's really having a hard, but I am. And we talked about it, and they prayed for me. And you know what was amazing is I don't really get it, why or how or whatever it works, but I can tell you that we all sat there, we all talked to God together, and I got relief there. Like, for some reason, somehow, God was there, and, like, I woke up feeling better today. I felt better after we did that, and it blows my mind. And so we don't normally do it this way, but today I actually want to pray for you. So I don't know what's going on in your life. I don't know if you're depressed or you have anxiety, or maybe those are not, like, you don't even know what that's about. You hear people use those words, you don't know what they're talking about because you got your own thing going on. I want to give you the gift that people gave me yesterday, and that is I want to pray for you. And again, we don't do this very often, but here's the thing. I know that God loves you very much. I know that Jesus wants to get involved in your day-to-day right where you are. And I know that if you don't have a relationship with him, you can simply ask and say, Jesus, I want that. I want you in my life. I want you to fill me with your spirit. I want to have a relationship with you. I know all of that. I've told you that many times, but I'm actually going to take a second and ask God to help you where you are, okay? Jesus, thanks for RadioU and for a chance to be here. Thanks for Nikki's birthday and one of the best friends anybody could ask for. And God, there are a lot of people listening right now. I can't see them, don't know what they're up to, but you know what's going on. And God, I pray that today you would deliver them, that you, if they're depressed, that you would lift them up and you would lift their eyes and fill them with light. God, if they're anxious, that you would give them peace, that they would stop being afraid or obsessed or whatever, but finally their mind could rest. God, there are people that need money for rent, for books. There are people that are sick that need healed. I don't know everything, but God, I'm asking right now, these people listening are my friends. They're my people. And I just ask that you would be with them where they are, that you would do what needs to be done. And God, you would be a friend to them the way you have been a friend to me. You've been the best friend I've ever had. Let them know your friendship the way I do. Amen. So look, I just want you to get what I got from my friends yesterday. And I know that God is going to help you, whether it was right now or it's coming. God is going to help you, man.
The Riot, not everyone's fan.
I wonder whose idea this was.
RadioU.
Nikki, it's not in time for your birthday, but I see here that certain special something that you and I have been interested in has a release date now.
It does.
May 22nd.
May 22nd.
Of this year.
Mm-hmm.
Maneater.
Maneater? What's that one?
It's the shark game.
Which one? Wait, man. Okay.
Wait, look, I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Which one is this? Because I feel like, is this one that we thought was going to come out a long time ago?
It's that one where they say it's an open world action RPG where you're a great white shark.
Yes. Listen to us being excited about this. And you're like, oh, you're so calm about it. You don't understand. This is just we just have this thing with shark games. It's not pleasant.
I just want you to know.
They're not nice games.
No, they're not. And it's about a shark that eats people. And Nikki and I are like, yeah!
It goes back to this old game we used to play.
And it makes us bad people.
No,
and I can
it doesn't. It's just...
I can accept it.
It's just something slightly wrong. Just something slightly off. I actually thought the gameplay, what they did show of it, looked terribly entertaining, and we put an emphasis on the terribly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That, and, we still haven't played the bee game.
Oh, the bee simulator?
Bee simulator.
Wait, if you look on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pictures over on the Amazon listing, can you just
Is it the one where they're lit up like they're at a rave?
No, it's where he's in the pool and the shark just jumps out. He's like, hey, guys. He's just like, I'm going to eat you.
How did he get in the pool?
See,
that's why we need to play it.
It's a video game. It's just not going to be possible, probably.
Could you guys explain to me? But you know what that is? I want you to know that photo describes my ultimate nightmare. Ever since I was a child, anytime I get in any pool, it could be a kiddie pool, 18 inches deep and 3 feet around, and I'm just like, I hope there's not a shark in there.
What if one just happened to get in there?
You think a shark could get in here?
And according to this game, it's possible.
I knew it.
So this is in May?
May 20... What? May 20? Hey, that's my mom's birthday.
All right.
Hey, Mom, for your birthday, I got you Maneater. Oh, you don't want it? I'll just keep it then.
I'll take the code.
But happy birthday, Mom. I love you.
Oh, I think I'm going to have to play that. And I don't know if we'll do a RIOT playing it.
I think
we just need to enjoy playing the game ourselves.
All right, I'm looking at...
That way we don't disappoint you if we happen to enjoy this game.
Remember how we wanted to play Bee Simulator?
Yeah, how much is it?
Let's see. Well, you ready for the Switch tax? That's $40. No, you know what? Here, Amazon's got it on Switch for $28.
That's not bad.
GameStop's got it on PlayStation 4 for $20. And there's the Xbox One, $40.
Too much.
Way to go, Xbox One.
Obadiah and Nikki tried their hardest, and that's what really matters. This is the worst of the Riot podcast.
It's Nikki's birthday, and she wants to talk about video games.
I guess if we have to on this show.
I love it here!
That's right. If we have to talk about video games more, I guess it's fine to do on my birthday.
I hate being here. You guys never do stuff. Oh, wait, this is exactly what I want.
This feels comfortable, doesn't it?
Oh.
Well, I saw yesterday Nintendo gave details. Younger Nikki used to love this game called Cooking Mama.
Cooking Mama.
And man, I played that thing on my DS all the time. And then I think it came out, I don't know if it was official or kind of official, but then it's been on my phone.
That's what I was going to ask. Like, there's got to be a Cooking Mama phone game.
No, and I
right?
have it. It's just, it wasn't the same. Like, phone games are great, but I really loved it on my DS. So I kind of wanted it to be a handheld game.
Sure.
And they gave the details that Nintendo will be unveiling Cooking Mama for the Switch next month.
Okay.
Yay!
So you're in on
so
that,
now
huh?
I can cook in the virtual world and not make any food for me, but eat out. Yay!
So what Nikki's saying is that she's going to order.
Too busy.
She's going to order in Uber Eats and then sit by the door waiting on them to deliver the food while she plays Cooking Mama.
Oh my gosh, I will. I will. I'll be so excited and so happy.
Perfect.
Because I'm not actually making real food.
It's perfect. It's exactly what you want.
Doesn't that seem like a really nice night in? I think it does.
I'm getting excited about it just hearing it.
I don't have to make anything. I'm just playing the game and someone brings me my food.
Oh, it's wonderful.
And I'm spending a lot of money, but we'll just push that to the side.
Okay, Nikki, and while we're talking about Nikki's Cooking Mama thing, I'm currently buying your gift card.
Oh, you are? Yay! What a glorious day.
Let's see. Where, you know what? I'm going to have to ask you off air because I can't remember which email address to send it to.
You can send it to my Gmail. First and last name at that.
Okay. Gmail.com. You can, I will tell you too, if you guys want to send Nikki a gift card, RIOT at RadioU.
No, don't do that. He'll snipe it. He'll take the code.
I'll be right here to make sure that it gets
Don't
through.
you dare send anything.
And it'll be great.
That would be so mean. I could totally see you doing that. Be like, what? I thought it was for the show. When one of us has a birthday, really, we're all having a birthday. We're all enjoying it.
Nikki, I didn't spend it all. There's still $5 left here.
I can buy part of the game I want.
That you can get yourself something real nice. So, okay, let's
Don't
see.
do that. Meaning you guys don't. Just feel free to text 877 to RadioU. A hello is all you need to send in.
Man, what is Amazon's deal? They want... I have to get my card out. They're like, we need you to confirm.
The one time they need...
And my wallet's out in my car.
Oh, I
swear.
see. You don't have it memorized?
No. I don't know what the... let's see.
The digit code?
I have to have all of it. All 12? No, 4 times 16 digits. I don't know what they are.
Go to your car then.
I'm going to have to. You know what? Actually, you know what? I'll go to my car. We'll come back. I do have one thing I want to ask you.
Sure.
That is phone related. So video games and phones. This is the best show.
Just bring in more food. We already had food. We need more.
They spent the whole stupid show talking. One of the hosts was having a birthday. Like, I even care about that. As an audience member, I need you guys to serve me. Like, what about my needs?
This is all we can do today.
The Riot. Just because it's bad doesn't mean it's not good. Wait, isn't that exactly what it means? It's The Riot on Radio U.
I recently got an iPhone.
He switched from Android.
And
So now he's on an iPhone.
I'm just going to tell you right now, I love it. I love my phone, which I haven't experienced in so long that it's weird, but I freaking love my phone. It's great. So, all that being said, Nikki, I haven't set up Apple Pay yet.
Sure.
Could you explain what Apple Pay is to me?
Well, you had a Google version, didn't you? Where you would just...
No, I never used it.
Well, your credit card would just be set up already. It's not the Apple credit card, but just any credit card.
No, they've already tried to sell me that like 18 times.
Yeah, and then basically you just, touch the thing and it looks at you and you pay.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to double click on the right-hand side.
Okay, so, all right, I get to, like, let's say I'm at McDonald's
Sure.
and they accept Apple Pay. So I just take my phone. Do I have to touch anything on my phone?
Yeah, you just put it close to it.
Oh, no, but what I mean is, like, I don't have to, like, hit a button or something to start it.
It's harder than it used to be when they took away the home screen button, because the home screen was what you used to tap for it. But now it's usually the right side button, or it'll just pop up and you confirm it that way.
So I will set it.
Because it's using your face recognition.
Okay, so I'll set it on whatever.
And forget it.
Set it and forget it. Just buy all you want. Just get what you want. All right, just shop.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, so you put it there.
Yeah.
And then it works.
Yep. Except when you have like a line of people behind you.
And then it's not going to work.
Then it's not going to work. And then you're going to eventually just have to get out your credit card.
Okay.
So just be aware.
Well, I think I'm going to, I was thinking about setting it up, and I was just looking at it.
Put it on anyways, because Apple Pay isn't just like if you're at some place. So like when I DoorDash or Uber Eats or buy my movie tickets, it just goes through Apple Pay.
Okay. See,
so
that's
you're not getting your card out. You just pay that way.
Most of the time, that's what I use PayPal for.
No, you would just use this.
Okay, like I use PayPal for, if I can, if it's ever an option, I always use PayPal.
No.
Mostly because I don't have to fill anything out then. Where it's like, do you have to send them your address? Nope.
Nope, it's all there.
Oh, Melissa, why are you saying that PayPal sucks? What sucks about PayPal?
Now, we're not doing that now. Remember, this is a happy day? Nothing sucks today. Everything's good today. It's my birthday.
I've had great experiences.
Sometimes people don't connect with everything.
It takes forever, she says.
No, just set up your Apple Pay that way whenever you're buying something. Like, even if you donate to RadioU, like, you can send it through Apple Pay.
This was not a commercial.
It's not planned. I'm just letting you know.
It was organic.
Just letting you know.
It just happened to come out.
It's everything.
Okay.
So it would be just like how you used to use PayPal.
Okay. Well, I'll try it.
So go and set it up.
Why not? I've gone ahead and given Apple everything else in my whole life. Why not just one more thing?
Yeah, it's basically same thing you were using on Android, but now it's officially through them.
Okay. All right. Well, Melissa's mad because they made her wait 2 weeks on a check. I'm not waiting on a check.
But listen, you know what? It still hurts her. Sometimes we've been hurt, and it's painful.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you what. I can remember stuff. I remember the first time some kid called me fat. I got a whole list of things I'm upset about.
That's not what we're talking about.
What?
That's not.
Remembering things that hurt us a long time after?
That one still does sting.
See, I still remember.
One day, a heroic time traveler will go back in time to make sure none of this ever happens. Until then, it's the worst of the riot on Radio U.
Nikki, do you ever find yourself, even though it's your birthday, suffering from orthosomnia?
Is that some sort of sleep problem at night with your teeth?
I love oh, wow, good call on that, right? I love that this is a thing. It's called orthosomnia, and it is the word they use to describe people that are so obsessed with getting a good night's sleep.
Oh, that they
can't sleep.
Yeah. Well, it's not so much. I don't think we have. Well, does this count like where you're so afraid that you really need a good night's sleep and you're so worried about it that you just keep staying up? And then before you know it, it's almost time for you to get up in the morning.
Well, I guess I should have been more specific. That I absolutely have experienced. When I was a kid, that was my world. Like, I could never get to sleep. It was the worst.
Especially when you needed to.
Yeah. But this is actually orthosomnia specifically tied into your devices. They say that you're using a device to track your sleep, and that is actually making you more angsty about your sleep. Yeah.
You're worried about it.
There's probably another word for sleep anxiety. That's what I'm calling that. Where you're like, I have to get to sleep. I have to get to sleep. I can't sleep. I have to get to sleep.
What happens is you overanalyze your data that you're getting back then. And so it's all you're focused about. It's like if you ever try to track your steps and suddenly you can't walk anymore. It's like, are you walking enough?
It's true.
And then that's all you really are trying to make sure that you get enough steps in. And before you, the end of it, you're not even enjoying the walking.
In this particular,
or the sleeping.
Let's see. In this article, Seema Khosla, she's the head of the North Dakota Center for Sleep. She says one of the first things she does when they see people that come in with sleep problems is to ask them if they use a sleep tracker. And if they do, they tell them to take a couple of weeks off from their sleep tracker.
See if that helps.
And she says almost always that's it.
I mean, that could be your watch. That could be your phone. I don't know of many people who get other trackers beyond that, but usually your phone will do it.
Yeah. No, I don't even.
Your phone does it. It's just, are you looking at it?
Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to know.
You don't want to know?
You know, don't we have enough things judging us during the day?
Well, this is judging you at night.
Do I need somebody telling me how good I'm doing when I'm not even aware of what's going on? They're like, hey, you did great last night. I did? I don't even remember it.
Yay!
Hey, you had a terrible night last night. I did? I didn't even know it was bad. What did I do?
Don't start with that. I don't think, since we're not into it, don't start.
Oh, I don't want it. I mean, besides, as I've said, I got a weighted blanket, a fan, a sleep mask.
Why don't you already have a sleep tracker?
At some point, we just got to say, you know what, guys?
You have enough.
That's enough. That's enough.
Oh, to be in the way back days when, they farmed all day and stuff, and then to come see us now in the future and how we have to have all of our things to sleep.
That's because
we're so stressed.
If we had a real job,
we would be too tired.
We'd be too tired to be trying. I thought about that this morning when I went into the gym. I was like, man, what a world that we have it so good all day that we have to come in here and make sure that we force ourselves to get physical activity. What in the heck?
I don't think we could manage it back then, because now even, you have to take a nap in the afternoon, and it have to be a long one, but we have to just, drink coffee all day and then take a nap, and then you can't even sleep.
Is that yesterday afternoon? I had a cup of coffee and took a nap.
Did you, even with both?
Oh, yeah. No problem.
You still have trouble at night, though.
No problem.
This was the worst of the riots, and we'd like to congratulate you on having the stomach to stick around to the very end. The Riot exists because Radio U exists, and Radio U only exists because of your support. Find out more and give now at RadioU.com/donate.
They spent the whole stupid show talking. One of the hosts was having a birthday. I even care about that.